Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here today. We're looking at a new parlor effect or stage effect. Could be parlor, could be stage. If you watch my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love me the stage effects. I love parlor, and always looking for something I can do in a parlor routine. And so I collect these little parlor routines that are easy to do and have a big impact. And the great thing about Down to One from John Allen, that's what we're looking at today. The great thing about Down to One is it involves everybody. You get your entire audience to stand up and you walk them through a little game. And it's such a great idea because, you know, usually when I've done parlor in the past, out of all the people that are in the audience, I might have 5 of them come up to do a trick with me, okay? 4 or 5. If I do a stage effect, only one, right? Only one person out of the entire stage, the entire audience gets to come up and do a trick with me. In John Allen's trick, everyone stands up and they all feel like it could be them. It could be them. It's kind of like a game. So I'll just tell you how the trick goes so that you get it, all right? So it's a coin toss routine, okay? You've got a prediction on stage and you don't have to call attention to it in advance. In fact, I probably wouldn't do that, but they can clearly see it. So you can do it however you'd like, you know? The envelope hanging from the bulldog clip from the stage, okay? Or propped up on an easel, okay? And you just have everyone stand up. You say, hey, we're gonna do a little trick. We're gonna do a little game, fun. You can see this coin. It's red on one side, black on the other. I'm gonna toss it. It's gonna land on my hand, heads up or tails up, obviously. We'll say red is heads up because red and head rhyme, right? And black is tails, okay? And for heads up, you put your hands on your head, and for tails, you can put your hand on your tail, right? And you flip the coin first. So you flip the coin, it lands, and you say, everybody do either one or the other. So the whole audience makes a gesture. They either put their hands on their heads or their hands on their tails, okay? Then after they're all set, then you look and you say, oh, it was heads. So everyone who still has their hands on their heads, kind of like Simon Says, right? Everyone who has their hands on their heads, stay standing. Everybody else that put their hands on their tails, they have to sit. So now half your audience is out, okay? And you're gonna do it again. Flip the coin, lands. You don't look, you don't peek. You don't know how that coin landed, okay? And then you tell them to do what they're supposed to do. And eventually you're going to get, wait for it, down to one. Right? Down to one person. One person will be left. There's one lone person, guy, gal, whatever, right? And you say, okay, Mr. Smith or Mrs. Smith, you won, right? If you notice, I've had this prediction sitting up here for the entire time. Pull the envelope out, and you can have them walk up on stage, or if they're kind of far back, you can have this person right here come up on stage with you. You can pull the instruction sheet out, hand it to them, they can unfold it, and you say with a clear, loud voice, can you read it? That way everyone knows that, you know, they're not part of the trick. You're not gonna miscall or misread anything. And they say, hey, the trick is gonna go like this, and there's gonna be one person left, and that person's gonna be a guy or a gal, you know, whatever. And they're gonna be wearing a blue jacket with red plaid shorts and green Crocs. And that person out there is wearing the exact same thing. And then the list will say, get this, that they won on the flip of heads, or they won on the flip of tails, whichever one it was. It'll have the winning move on the sheet, a full description of what they look like, and what it landed on. And remember, you always flip the coin first. Let's talk about it. All right, John Allen, onlinemagicshop.co.uk. That is where you can find this effect. $70. $70 American. I hope I did my pounds to dollars correctly. That's the trick. That's the trick in a nutshell. What do you get? You're gonna get the envelope. You need the envelope. It is gimmicked. you will get a sample prediction. Obviously, you're going to rewrite it in your own words, okay? And you're going to get the brass coin that you use to do the flipping. Now, to be truthful, the coin is not gimmicked. It's not magnetic. It's a coin. You're going to flip it fair and square, and it's going to land fair and square, okay? The envelope is really the only thing that's gimmicked. So as far as inspectability goes, I wouldn't hand out the envelope, but the sheet that comes out of the envelope, you can clearly hand that to them. The person who won, they can keep that prediction as a souvenir because it's written about them, not anybody else, right? And the coin could be examined. People could toss it all day long and they can see that it really does land on red or black, either way. So that's what you get. You'll also get written instructions in a book, a little booklet, okay? The written instructions don't have any video instructions, okay? There is one video out there in the world. He has a link for it. It's a 1-minute tutorial on how to flip the coin. It's a sleight of hand video, okay? And there's no audio to it. Like I said, it's 1 minute. And he's just showing you the move that's described in the book. So even by itself, the audio is not there. So it doesn't help you. You need to read the description so that you know what's happening, and then you can follow along in the video, okay? So that's what's in the box. And it's all well made, right? It's a well made envelope. It's an envelope, and it's a prediction envelope. It's a nice prediction envelope, actually. I would use this in other parlor effects. It's a really good one. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, and the booklet itself has full patter, okay? Full patter, all his presentation ideas, all his jokes, all his material, okay? It's all given for you. Now, I will say that when I first got this, there was no description of the trick. He was like, have you ever seen one of those, elimination tricks that you've seen other magicians do? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, it's like that. But I was like, wait, what is it really like? And it wasn't really until I watched the trailer that I was like, oh, okay, I got it. And I think since then, he's added another sheet inside the instructions that gives you a full presentation of what the trick actually looks like. But I mean, I told you what the trick looks like too, so you already know. Pocket space, it's not pocket space, right? It's parlor or stage. Yes, I would probably do it with this envelope. I know there's other envelopes out there that would work, but this is really a game where you have everyone stand up and sit down. You need a room. Okay, you can't just do this for 3 people. It's not going to play. This is for parlor, so you're going to use all the props that come with it. But like I said, there's no angles. You really are flipping the coin in advance. 2 out of 3 props can be inspected, so that's fine. Difficulty level, the only thing that's difficult to do is the little sleight of hand with coin. That's it. That's the only thing that's difficult. And 50% of the time, you won't even have to do any sleight of hand, because that's how coins work, right? 50-50. Yeah. Positives, it's a wonderful stage effect. It really is. And it's John Allen. Come on. Right? Can't go wrong with John Allen. He's the man. He's a master. So I think, and tricks like this work great as an opener, right? Because you get everyone to stand, everyone to participate. Or it's a good middle trick when people are starting to get kind of antsy, like, how long is this magic show? Right? It kind of gets everybody on their feet, and it's a game. So this is a good place to put, if you were doing a big show, this would be a great one to do right before intermission, right? Because it gets everybody on their feet, gets them moving. Or it's a really good trick to do like 2 tricks from the end. So like you do this trick, and then you've got 2 more. So this is a really good middle trick to kind of, hey, if you didn't call on you yet, this is your opportunity to be in the trick. Everyone stand up. Let's play this game. So yeah, it's a great trick. I would also argue that it's probably a great trick just to do as a standalone. Like if you don't have a whole set and you just have 1 trick, you want to do 1 trick, this is a good 1 trick. It is. It's a good 1 trick. And it's funny. It's funny. Gets everyone involved. Yeah. Negatives, like I said earlier, you do need an audience. All right. This is a legit parlor trick. I mean, some parlor tricks you could probably do close up, but I would say you need an audience. You need a big audience. There's also pre-show work. If you couldn't already guess, right? There's a little bit of pre-show work. Because otherwise, how would you know what this person looked like, right? Magic's not real. a little bit of pre-show work. And you might also be underwhelmed by the price tag. I mean, the price tag is high price tag. And at the end of the day, you're getting an envelope, right? An envelope and a coin for 70 bucks. So the other thing you're getting is this massive routine and this amazing trick that you'll be able to do for the rest of your life, and props that'll last you for the rest of your life. So when I say, is it worth your money? And I say this a lot. Stage effects, parlor effects, especially good ones, they cost money. They cost money. They do. But people that use these tricks, they use them as part of their career, and they end up making money off of them, right? You're going to use this to make money as a working pro, most likely, right? Or even a DJ. Like if you were a DJ and you did a trick like this, it'd be awesome, right? It'd be totally fun to do this at a wedding. So it's definitely priced for the working pro. But that's everything. That's everything I can say about Down to One from John Allen. And I hope that I was able to answer any questions you might have had about this trick, or maybe at least introduce it to you if it wasn't even already out there on your radar. And if that's the case, do me a favor. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow, mash all those buttons, punch them in the face. That was an inside joke. Yeah, push all those buttons. That really helps me out a lot. And big, huge props, big, huge thanks to John Allen for allowing me to have this trick so that I could do the review for you. And I'll put a link below in the description so you can find it easily. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, do you want some more information about the t-shirt I was wearing in today's video? Sure. If you scroll down, there's a row of graphics that look like t-shirts, and you can click any one of those, and that'll take you to my Teespring store. There, you'll see that I have a variety of different designs. There's more than one, so it's not just the shirt I was wearing today. And they're also at a large variety of price points, so there's something for everybody. Plus, if you click on a design that you like or that you're interested in, you'll also notice that you can select that shirt in different colors. So you're not locked into the color that you see in the graphic. And that means, of course, you can buy the same design in several colors. Now, I don't ask that you buy a shirt. You don't have to. That is not how I ask that you support me. But if you do buy a shirt, I want to thank you so much for supporting my channel, for believing in me. You guys are awesome. My fans are great. And I love it when you guys send pictures or you tag me on Instagram and you say, I bought a Magic Orthodoxy shirt. You have no idea how great that makes me feel, and just what a lift that is in my day. You guys are awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.